In this video, we're going to show some of the functionalities for positioning nodes and fixing nodes to our grid. Here we have a citric acid cycle graph from the Recon 3D model with a few metabolites shelved. So the model is quite open. So this is what it originally looked like. But once we shelve our metabolites, we can clearly see the cycle. You can simply fix nodes the position that you want by saying toggle fix nodes or shortcut F, so drag a node and fix, and now that node is fixed. The coloring here indicates which ones are fixed and which ones are floating. Right, and now when you have your force directing, everything sort of gets rearranged around where your fixed nodes are fixed. Right, if you want to release them all, shortcut A selects all the nodes, shortcut F will fix all of them that are selected, and shortcut T will toggle their selection for a minute. So T will release all of them. So you can go around placing them individually however you want. There are ways to place them in different shapes. So these are these arranging functions. So one thing that we're going to first do is, for example, we're going to select two nodes. We're going to select the smallest circle between them. So that selected all of those different nodes. And if you click on one of these functions, for now we're going to say circle. This is going to arrange them in a circle and it's going to put in this reference node. You can click and drag this reference node to arrange your circle in different size and in different orientations. Once you're happy with it, you let go, and there you have your node. Similarly, for example, you can select two different nodes. Now we're going to say find a long path. This is just an easy way to select the path that we want to arrange, and then have a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal line. And again, similarly, you have a reference node that you can drag and arrange the nodes in everyone. You can scale them, so select all these different nodes. This button will scale them. Just scale the selected nodes in the shape that you want. Rotate. Rotate has two different parts. First has a center. You click you drag it and release it at the center of rotation, and then it loads another node where you can then scale and rotate it accordingly. This doesn't have to be done for a circle. It's just whatever nodes are selected. Right, so select all the nodes. Here we have a center, and you can scale or rotate your whole graph to the position that you want. You can also arrange the edges in the way that you want. So for example, here we have shortcut C is going to put again a reference node. They all have this sort of look, and you can drag it to make the node the edges however you want. Okay. Once you arrange nodes, this is done automatically. Once you arrange them in a circle or a line or so on, but you can do this by hand. You can delete the curve to go back to the original state, or you also auto curve this button over here, and this is going to sort of guess a good shape of what the curve should look like. Okay. So these are some of the ways that you can arrange them. Sometimes you have these loose reactions over here. We have this prettify button that arranges them in a nice format over here, and that just sort of puts them over there. If you have a more here we're going to release this. This is a better example. So select this reaction node and say prettify, and that's going to also arrange if it has multiple inputs and outputs. So these are just some of the ways that you can go around placing nodes and making a nice standardized graph. Right? Once you have them all placed in the position that you like, again, put in your shelf metabolites. You can break them, define them as secondary, and fix them. So now you have a pretty good starting point, at least for for a nice visually appealing map with all your nodes. And this is how you can go around arranging nodes in SAMMI.